Elwood City at the Spartan 45-yard line.
So the Wolverines 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Laurel's losses this year have been to Beaver Falls.
Folks, we are joining the Laurel Elwood City game in progress as we hope to bring you this bonus coverage, and excuse us as Elwood in the white jerseys, and they're stopped. We're going to put that over there. Game just underway, and we're at 0-0. We will keep that on for you as we come up and get you up to date. I told you there'll be bonus coverage tonight, and this is it. Back to pass and under pressure, throws incomplete. So bonus coverage with the Wolverines, and we're going to keep you posted on the Newcastle game, which we're hoping to bring to you as time, as they allow. The story being this, and I'll get back to you when we go to the studio. Wolverines back to punt. They hit it, and inclement weather expected. Ball rolls dead at the 15-yard line. So Laurel will take over there. Now, with that being said, several attempts, and we're going to go to the studio right now, several attempts by NCTV45 to get a hold of the folks, and we did get a hold of them down at Char Valley. The only problem that existed there, if you would, is that they had no electric to be able to give us for any kind of a feed. Now, that was just crazy. So what we're doing is covering everybody in the county on this senior night, and Laurel driving, and we're going to keep it right there as we will attempt to bring you all the coverage we can. And Laurel up, they kick the extra point, and it's 7-0 Spartans. And so they go upfield. Now, from time to time, what I will be doing is checking as I bring our Facebook people along to see what other games are starting when. There is a 70% chance of thunder showers tonight. And with that, they started this game early. Now, I'm going to, as I'm directing people in the studio, and I apologize for that, but I'm working with two systems. I'm going to have as I go back and search for the Newcastle game, to put that on, as we have Elwood Laurel here. So Laurel with the 7-0 lead, and they'll kick off. If you're tuning in expecting the Newcastle game, just hold on to your hat. We're going to have that for you momentarily. We're just giving you bonus coverage here as Laurel started early. So we will be airing that for you, as well as the other games in the area. Matter of fact, we're going to try and get you to Union and everything across the board. So as you hang in there, enjoy NCTV45 sports programming, and we will be sending it out. Now, coming out in the white with the blue helmets, maize and blue if you would, are the Elwood City Wolverine. And I'm just fixing and rearranging so that I can bring you as much coverage as possible. If it sounds kind of out of it, I've had to go and check our next feed, and we will be looking for this, and starting very shortly will be the Union Scotties, and they're taking on Burgettstown. And keeping an eye out as the Wolverines with the ball and trailing 7-0. Now, just hang in there as we're going to switch to bring you the Union Burgettstown, and here we go. Union Burgettstown starting soon. Now, to give you an idea, we are in the midst of trying to bring you action here, multiple actions, and we're going to give you audio on this as there you go. Elwood City giving up the ball, and Spartans take over. Spartans run the end around. He's out to the 20, 25, and the 30. Now we'll go over to Union, who hasn't started yet, but we're going to be adding everything we have to add, and get them up and running as well. And we'll get some audio on that. There you go. Now, jumping back, Scotty's not started yet, but they're taking on Burgettstown. Laurel moving the ball on the Elwood City Wolverines. Now, we will have various games on. We will be doing bonus coverage. Hang with us as we keep bringing these things up for you so that you get multiple coverage. They started the games early, and let me explain. Chance of rain tonight, 70%, thunder showers. We're bringing you bonus coverage as we are looking for the Newcastle game as they are playing Chartiers Valley. Union playing Burgettstown. They have not started as of yet. We will keep you informed on what's going on and all the who's and what's, because we will have coverage of the Scotties. We will have coverage of Elwood. And whoever else we can bring along. Now, starting soon will be the Union Scotties. They have not started yet. Laurel on the march against Elwood City. And as soon as the Newcastle game comes on, we will get you that also. Feel free to comment. Enjoy our bonus coverage as we're bringing you as many things as we can. Spartans lead 7-0, and I'm taking a look at my other monitor as the Spartans move down the field. Union should be starting momentarily. The Spartans had no trouble. They went down and got, it was 3 and out for the Wolverine, and the Spartans went down and got 7. Spartans took the ball on their own 10-yard line, now have moved across midfield and are in Elwood City territory. Shotgun, and they have one to the near side. Quarterback keeps, and he keeps it down to the 25 as was a right up the gut for the and we're going to go to Union right now because I want to show you this picture. This is a picture out at Union High School. Notice how dark the clouds are. Folks, that's not the darkness. That's the impending rain coming. 70% chance of thunder showers tonight as we give you a look at Union High School. They're playing the national anthem. We will switch back and forth. Spartans moving the ball, and we will now go on a quest for Newcastle, and as all the way down in Chartiers Valley, for those folks wondering, they couldn't give us any power, but they did have 2 power outages. They had 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 2 power outages and there was no room in the press box. So we're bringing you bonus coverage. You'll get Newcastle and Chartiers Valley. Hopefully, you're going to watch Laurel right here as they get down to the 10. You're going to be able to check out the Union Scotties tonight, and just a plethora of football from Lawrence County, and we hope you're enjoying it. Spartans on the march as they marched in the very first drive of the game, and they're doing the same thing here as they run wing T end around. That's jet sweep, and that gets it inside the 5. And let's go over to Union. We're going to let them take care of one more play here as the Spartans will score from 2 yards out. They've picked up a lot of yardage, and I don't want to second guess it, but I think they're in on the next score, and no sign, so I was wrong. Spartans down to the 1 yard line. Union not kicking off yet. However, they are on our scope, and we're keeping an eye out on the Scotties. Ball on the 2 for the, they did say they got in, 13, and here's the extra point. It's up and good. 14-0 Wolverines trail, and let's go take a look at Union. Union with their pregame. And, down at Chartiers Valley, just to give you an idea, their visitor side looked exactly like Union. The only difference is Union has electric running off the poles. And Chartiers Valley told us there was no electric. And with the severe weather, there was no way we could carry the game. But we hope you enjoy the bonus coverage that we're giving you, as you've got Union and Burgettstown, and right now that's Elwood City and Laurel. So the Scotty Marching Band going off the field, 14-0 Spartans, and we're going to take this break, and we'll check out some more football action for you.
Two-point conversion. Try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't need hard to score at Lindy's lunch. For the game, just right for lunch or anytime. It's Lindy's lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
Come out and let's take a look. Here come the Union Scotties. And in their gray uniforms, you could see the ominous clouds. Thunder showers. Lawrence County 45 weather. Talking about thunder showers tonight. And we're going to keep you totally informed of that situation as we continue to bring you some great high school football. And we're continuing to search for the Newcastle game, as is nothing up yet concerning the Canes. We're checking a little bit with Shenango. Also, nothing playing with Shenango yet, as we've not been able to bring up anything with the Cats. Mechanic Beaver Falls, nothing up yet. Freedom Mohawk, nothing. And Wilmington and Farrell, nothing up yet. So we will continue to check as we bring you this extra coverage. It's Union and Burgettstown, and they're just kicking off. So we'll keep you posted on that. NCTV45 Scotty's will be in the gray, Burgettstown in the white. And as we continue to watch what's going on, the Spartans really having their way with Elwood City. Kicking off will be Burgettstown. Check that. Kicking off will be Burgettstown. Sorry, as I'm running multiple machines here, and Scotty's will come out with the ball. They're in the gray uniforms with the silver helmets. Ball placed at the 47. Trips to the near side. Now they switch and go far side. One back set for the Scotties, and sweep comes, and the Scotties tear it up the left side, picking up 5 yards. Hello, Angelo. So, Scotties will take it with second down. NC45 weather telling you bad storms heading this way tonight. So all the coverage started early. And in comes my man Josh, who'll be searching to pick up the Canes. Scotties get the first down. The Scotties on the march. Let's check out Elwood City and Laurel. 14-0, and the Spartans with the ball. They run left side, and they pick up a bunch. Cross the 50, cross the 40. He's going to go into the end zone untouched. And that's 20 for the Laurel Spartans, and we'll wait the kick as you got a scoring alert right there, and bang, it was a 60-yard run. Now, little discussion on the field. We're going to go over to Union, Scotties come out and break the huddle. And after crossing midfield, they put 3 to the far side. They've got a one-back set. They run left side. Burgettstown able to get them at the line of scrimmage. Penalty on the Elwood Laurel game goes against Elwood. Spartans will line up to kick. And we'll have to get back to you on what's going on over there as the Scotties cross the 30-yard line. Let's take a look at Laurel and Elwood, and this gives you a rundown of Elwood City football. You know, there's no rest for them there. And we'll go back out to Union, and as Josh, if he has the Hurricanes. Give us a word, and we will be switching to the Newcastle game as soon as Josh able to find that. We've got a full staff working here to bring you the best in football, and Union Burgettstown, and the Scotties are moving. Ball in the 35, trips to the near side, one back set. Burgettstown shifts down. Under pressure, and he eludes, throws downfield, and caught on the 11-yard line. Catch by the Scotties will set them up with a 1st and 10 on the 11. Figure it out and get it. Scotties line up, 1st and goal. 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. As he throws into the end zone, short of the end zone and in, Scotties score. And as they go upfield, kick, no good. It's 6-0 Scotties. Scotties wearing their gray with the royal blue numbers. Let's check out Elwood. and Laurel. 21-0, the Spartans. Timeout on the field will go back to the Scotties. Great to be able to bring you multiple coverage. My buddy Josh working hard, trying to pick up the coverage out of Chartiers Valley. Can't tell you enough about how disappointed I am with their lack of having electric. Even the Flintstones had that. The Shannick playing down at Beaver Falls tonight. Scotties line up to kick. 6-0 Union. Scotties run left side, or Burgettstown runs left side, gets out to what looks to be the 32 yard line as they'll spot the ball. Keep in mind, Elwood City trailing Laurel 21-0. Burgettstown, white shirt, dark trousers, 6-0 Scotties. Burgettstown on the run, picks up what looks to be 4. Burgettstown breaking the huddle. Inside handoff and stopped at the line of scrimmage. Chartiers Valley in Newcastle looking to start in 25 minutes. Under pressure and sacked. Now, bear with us as they did not, Newcastle Chartiers Valley game, move it up. And we will have that coming to you at 7 o'clock. As in between this play, I'm going to set it up for you. And here you go. As we diligently work to do this, and we're doing it on the fly, folks. And understand that we will have that coverage for you momentarily as soon as it starts. We'll be able to get our third game on screen. And I guess what I need to do for you is add a little audio. There you go. Our third game, Newcastle and Chartiers Valley will be coming on screen here shortly. We will be bringing you that action. So just hang in there, and we're going to go back to Union. Union 6-0. The Chartiers Valley Newcastle game up in 23 minutes approximately. Scotty's with the ball, and you see two to the near side. Under center snap, and they run right side, picking up three and then driven back. We are on the search now for Beaver Falls and the Neshannock Lancers. And Scotty's with a 6-0 lead. If you just joined us, we'll switch over. Laurel started off the evening 21-0, and they are now in the red zone. We'll show you this. Two to each side, one back set. They send motion across the way. Snap is low. Pass is... We're waiting for a sign from the official. Touchdown. Spartans. As the Spartans score, and they'll line up for the extra point. We've got you twice with the Spartans doing a scoring alert and getting you right when they scored. So let's watch the extra point here. 27-0, and kick is good. Now back over to Union. 28-0 Spartans. The Scotties. And when they bring us that shot, it's a little dark. 6-0 over Burgettstown. And Scotties with the punt. Fair catch called and made. And that at the 25-yard line. Let's take a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Who provided funding for this program? SAD at themadunit.com. .450, Newcastle's community television station. And here we are back at Union High School, Sox Russo's Field. Scotty's on defense. If you're just joining us, we brought you action from Laurel, who's up 28-0. Lawrence County 45 weather telling you that it will be inclement tonight, as we are expecting thunder showers. So be aware of that. And if you see a little bump in the road while we're doing this, understand that I don't think there's any other station around bringing you the number of games that we're getting out there for you. So Union 6-0, and hopefully you're enjoying our coverage. Elwood City trails 28-0 to Laurel, and Kathy Hall, if you were listening, what we're telling you is Newcastle's starting later. We're bringing you bonus coverage, like it says. And so, Kathy, make sure that you're watching what we're saying here. Bonus coverage as we bring you the Union Scotties taking on Burgettstown. Union in the blue with the silver helmets, Burgettstown white with the dark trousers. We are giving you bonus coverage as we bring you also the Laurel Elwood City game. And the Spartans right now having their time with Elwood City, as it is 28-0, and fourth down, Elwood will punt. Counting down in the first period, and Union's going to walk out in the first period with a score of 6-0. As we've got the chat line up, and we're working on taking, again, Newcastle Chartiers Valley beginning in 16 minutes. Understand that when we call Chartiers Valley, and I'm not mincing any words, they informed us that, and we'll shift back to Laurel here, they informed us that they had no electric on that side. And we will keep you abreast of the Union game as we shift back to the Spartans. Now, just for those folks out in Union, we talked to the athletic director today about putting that on, and there wasn't a problem, so we'll keep you up to date on what the score is in the Union game. Laurel running right side and getting up just shy of midfield. Spartans all over this since the first drive. Holding on the Spartans. High formation. Straight ahead go the Spartans. Out to midfield. He crosses midfield and he'll be into the end zone. And that's 6 more for the Laurel Spartans. Spartans will line up to kick the extra point. And we're going to check on a few things. And as they go upfield, it's 34-0. And we'll take this break and hear from these great sponsors.
Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated, with 2 locations, 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, and 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township.
It's jimmickoandsons.com, their website, and you can email them at jimmickoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
$34-0, Spartans kicking off, and as we take a look, fielded by Elwood, and we will Beaver County Radio right now looking to bring you the Lancers game, WBVP and WMBA in Beaver Falls, and I see nothing going on there as they're just bringing us audio. We'll keep you abreast of that score as we get more information. Elwood coming out, and you've got 5 minutes before halftime. Straight ahead go the Wolverines, and stacked up for no gain. $34-0, 4:43 left as we continue to wait on Newcastle. Caught by Spartans, 4:36. Kane's not up yet. They're 7 minutes away from starting. And you take that quick glimpse around the county to see who's playing. Beaver Falls and Shenango and Rochester not started yet either. We'll bring you a score as soon as we get something in. Ball sales incomplete. .432, Spartans come up to the ball. We're in the second period. Fake the handoff, thrown downfield, and incomplete. And into the end zone go the Spartans. 4:13, Spartans get 6, making it 40. Lining up for the extra point. Kick up and good. That's 41. And we're going to switch over here. And, well, we have not gotten any scores as I'm checking with Josh. And the Newcastle Red Hurricanes still 3 minutes and 52 seconds away from being on. So we're going to keep you posted on that to give you some idea of what's going on down there. Still nothing out of Chartiers Valley. Elwood City and Laurel will get back to it, and they're just before halftime as bad weather expected. 6-0. Union still leading. As we check over there. And just as we're giving you an update, intercepted by the Scotties, and they run it back to midfield. They're still leading 6-0 as we bring you updates from around Lawrence County. 41-0 Spartans. And to those folks at the Union Township Fire Department, just to give them a heads up, we did call Stacy. We were unaware that it was a private broadcast. He told us to go ahead and use it. So, Elwood City comes up to the ball. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Caught and tackled at the 26. Lining up in punt formation. And caught fair catch by the Spartans. And coming up with Beaver Falls and the Spartans. We're going to get that for you. Kick is good by the Spartans, and that is kick no good. 47-0 as a minute 11 before halftime. We'll be right back after this.
an emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
On Kennedy Square. If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Kick sails out of the end zone, and Spartans will take over. If you're wondering, Union's still up 6-0. And we haven't gotten anything on Newcastle yet. "38 seconds to go. Spartans come up to the line. And into the end zone go the Scotties. Just updated on that for a score. Union 12, Burgettstown nothing, and they'll be attempting the extra point. We're going to leave the screen right here at halftime to watch the bands. We'll be back.
Next, the blue band goes to the 60s to feature its dance line with the Spencer Davis Group's Gimme Some Lovin'. We continue to feature our dance line with the grunge hit from Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. The blue band would like to close with the Rolling Stone hit, Paint It Black. The blue band would like to close with the Rolling Stone hit, Paint It Black. The blue band would like to close with the Rolling Stone hit, Paint It Black. The Blue Band would like to close with the Rolling Stone hit, Paint It Black. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lincoln High School Marching Blue Band. The Blue Band would like to close with the Rolling Stone hit, Paint It Black. Are Riley Odom and Grady Smith. And now, the Blue Band Funk.
Well, folks, few updates. The Spartans taking advantage of, and they're in the mercy rule out at Laurel. Union just scoring a second ago, making it 20-0 over Bergenstown. And we talked with Stacy. He said it was fine to put on the game. I told him we were going to take his feed, and apparently they didn't want to do it. I don't want to upset anybody. But the Scotties up 20-0. They'll kick the extra point. We'll let you know about that. Neshannock comes back, gets a score. They trail 8-7. And they're taking on Beaver Falls. Beaver Falls has the ball on the 2-yard line. And I'm looking, and Beaver Falls going in for a score. And we'll wait to keep this to tell you. Handoff goes up the middle and in for the score. Beaver Falls making it 14. Check that. 16-7. There's 5:20 to go in the first period. So those two scores still in the first period. The Spartans starting early after the threat of inclement weather, and Lawrence County 45 weather says thunder showers tonight. That the issue there. We're taking a look. Scotty's go for 2 and get it. 22-0 Union. So that moves us on to giving you a Laurel game. And as we continue to search for whatever is going on down in Chartiers Valley, I did, after speaking with them down there, just to let you know, I took and took a look at the stadium from the air. They had a small press box, nothing on the other side, and no electric. That's what we were told. And given the weather from the National Weather Service and all, we just chose to be a little cautious on the side of it. We will have senior night next week, and I fully look forward to it after what was one of the craziest football seasons I'd ever seen. 16-0 Beaver Falls over Neshannock, and and Union also winning. So we will keep you very much informed on what's going on. Now, let's take this second. Let's go back out to Laurel as we check for any more information for you.
Thank you for all of your dedication and hard work over the years. You will be missed. Good luck in the future.
All right, folks. Coming back here at halftime, the Laurel Spartans lead your Wolverines 47-0. About ready to start here in the third quarter.
And folks, halftime 47-0, and that the Laurel Band on the field. We are taking a look at other games right now. It is the Union Scotties. They're up 22-0, but Bergenstown just ran off a long run for a score to make it 22-6. all placed on the 2-yard line for Burgettstown. I believe they'll kick as we wait for the second half of the Laurel game. They started early because of the threat of thunder showers. We've been unable to locate anything out of Chartiers Valley. And nothing out of the Shenango-Rochester game. $47-0, and we're waiting for the second half as the mercy will be in effect. The feed from the Shenango-Rochester game apparently not coming through either. As people take for granted how well equipped our stadiums are in Lawrence County. And that really an understatement. As at the friendly confines of Taggart Stadium, we've always found ample things for multiple media, and not just there, but we've done games from Union, we've done games from Shenango, and also Laurel, Neshannock, and New Wilmington, and never had any kind of issues. We're going to leave it here. We'll start the second half very shortly. Here we go with the kickoff to the second half, and the Spartans will be kicking off. Just to give you any updates from outside of high school football, just starting on ESPN3, Jackson State, Florida International, Tulsa South Florida. Illinois will be on the Big Ten channel, taking on Wisconsin at 8, and Louisiana take on UAB. That on CBS Sports Network. Kick goes sailing down, picked up by the Wolverines, and tackled around the 25 and driven back. Sam, thanks for watching NCTV45, and we appreciate your viewership. As I have Josh checking on anything with the Canes yet, and just to keep you updated, Union 22-6 over Burgettstown. And they'll be going to the half. The Shannick and Beaver Falls. The Shannick in the red zone on the 12-yard line. And I know how this is, as their feet down there. Not a great picture. And nothing out of Rochester yet. Lancers run straight ahead and pick up a couple. Elwood City with the ball, and in the game you're watching. And they dance ahead for 5 yards. Elwood and Laurel in the mercy rule as the clock continues to run. And giving you an update, the Lancers now on the 2-yard line. And let's see. The Lancers are celebrating. It looks like they're going to give the Shannick the score. And we'll give you a score update there. That's sportsmanlike conduct in the game you're watching against Laurel as they march off. Game in the mercy rule, as it is 47-0. Union at halftime leading Burgettstown. $16-14 if you Beaver Falls leading Neshannock. Neshannock hanging tough against the Beaver Falls Tigers. If at the end of this game, if we will sign off if we cannot give you a score on the Chartiers Valley Newcastle game. The Wolverines get on the board at 8:43, 47-6. Kick by the Wolverines is good, 47-7. So you have the Spartans leading the Wolverines 47-7. You have Union up at halftime 22-6. And you have 16-14 Beaver Falls leading Neshannock. Elwood City will kick off. And again, looking at Newcastle and Chartiers Valley, we have no score to report. And it does say the game is in progress. And it also, just to give you an idea, doesn't give any audio or anything on the other sites that we're viewing. (47-7), 8 minutes left, as the Spartans have made quick work of the Wolverines. Neshannock just recovering the ball against Beaver Falls. Spartans try a sweep. They pick up ample yardage. So just giving you a headline, some headline updates. Beaver Falls, with a 16-14 lead, has just turned the ball over to the Spartans, and the ball on the 46 in the Shannick territory. Caught and across midfield go the Spartans. So the Spartans moving the ball against Beaver Falls. Back at Spartan Stadium, it's 47-7, and you've got the Green Machine of Laurel with the ball. As we have no scores to report on Newcastle yet. And they don't even have, folks, we're not getting a box score. We are not getting any kind of feed out of Chartiers Valley. Spartans back to pass, and that's overthrown. And to the comments section, Chris, to get off the stream, just go somewhere else. We have yet to hear anything from the Wildcats or the Hurricanes in their game. 4:50 left in the third period. And yeah, Josh, you could see there's nothing, there's not even a radio feed coming out of there. Folks, we are totally amazed here at NCTV45. I really got to tell you, we've checked various outlets, and not getting anything as far as out of Rochester, or because Rochester and Shenango are playing, or out of the game between Newcastle and Chartiers Valley. Let's see if we have a Wilmington update, Josh. .337 as time marches on at Laurel Spartan Stadium. "47-7, and the Wolverines with jet sweep. And no feeds from the other games. So at the end of the Laurel game, folks, we're probably going to call it quits as nothing coming out. Here's an update: 7-7, Freedom and Mohawk. So kind of gives you some idea there what's going on. We told you about Union, and holy cow, there's a lot of games that look uncovered tonight. Truly disappointing with Chartiers Valley. We're going to go to the fourth period, and with the Spartans in Elwood City, we'll be right back.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Provide funding for this program. Great food and drink, Pinella Brothers.
Galleria, Newcastle.
Okay, we're back, and straight ahead go the Wolverines. And as we try to keep you posted on as many things as possible, thanks to the people at WBVP down in Beaver Falls, as they're keeping us updated on the Lancers, who have just scored. "11 minutes to go in this game. Pass broken up by the Spartans. "10:30 on a moving clock. Spartans going to win this one easily, and we're glad we could at least bring you some football tonight, as crazy as it is. Once again, as we're checking scores, nothing doing. And Josh, I put him on the Wilmington Farrell game, and I don't know if he saw anything out there on that. "9:32. As the clock moves. An inch. Check to see if, as we have two people working on the Newcastle game. "8:18. 2016. How about this? The Shinnick over Beaver Falls. They're in the second. Clock moving. 7:50 as Spartans and the Wolverines continue. And with all the scores that we could give you tonight, Union 22-6. 6:55, 47-7. And just a brief note, 2016, the Shannock over Beaver Falls. Up the middle go to the Spartans as they cross midfield. .525. Once again, too, nothing out of Rochester on the Shenango game. And I don't believe there's been anything said about the Farrell Steelers and the Greyhounds. .335. On the clock here as it continues to move. .47.7, 236. We're going to update you across the board here before we 22-6, the Scotties winning at halftime. Also, the Shannock up 2016 over Beaver Falls. And that's right before the half. Josh, able to find anything on Wilmington and Farrell? Nothing. A team. Well, I don't know what game you're telling me, Josh. Newcastle. Okay, we just have an unofficial update on the Newcastle game. 40-13. The Canes taking it on the chin. And so we'll get that out to you on Facebook. Unofficial score, but 40-13. Chartiers Valley. And do we have a quarter, Josh? It's got to be in the second. So we'll put down in the second. That's going to do it from Spartan Stadium as 47-7, the Spartans beat the Elwood City Wolverines. And we're going to jump back here to the studio. Just an update, 40-13, the Canes trail down at Chartiers Valley. And if you add 35 to that, 48 is the mercy roll with that 35 point as they go to halftime. Just scoring, it's 20-16. The Lancers beating Beaver Falls. And so Union up 22-6. Nothing on Wilmington or Farrell. And I'll look around our studio as I have Josh and Ange giving me the updates. Anything else, guys? So it's about to be halftime. So that's it. We're going to sign off here. Thanks for watching NCTV45. Good luck to all the area teams. And hope you have a great evening.